Yeah, I like video because you can do just about anything with it. I mean, at the moment we made all these videos very naively, you know? We use people who don't make videos. They're young filmmakers. The young filmmakers who are still in school or they just got out of film school. They don't care about MTV or whatever. They just think, they're just happy to say action, you know? So it'll be very different. It'll be very different. There is a sort of confrontation. I mean, I'm past all that, you know, what's music versus video, you know? I don't care about that so much. To me, I think people have to understand that you know, first, the music comes first, okay? And that's, for me anyway, and that's a fact. But you have to also understand that this is not like the 1960s. This is not like pushing boys into a corner and going, look cute, let's film it. Lights, camera, action are part of drums, bass, guitar. You know, they're our tools. That's our medium now. I understand how this stuff works. I understand lighting, you know. I understand the technicalities. You know, I'm not an expert, but I do, you know, and I love it. And if people have to understand, if they start censoring our videos, or they start saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, then that's just the same as coming into my studio and saying, you can't sing this and you can't play that, you know. So that's where I think it'll start to become an interesting area in the future, you know. I don't know, I suppose because I really wanted to have a lot of passion and, you know, and I think we've achieved that. And it took a lot in some ways to stay on a road and stay on an idea, you know, for most of the album. It's, you know, 3-4 minute songs, and lyrically it's very strong and very in your face, and it's very real. I don't look at it that way. I mean, it'd be great if, you know, 10 million Americans like my new record. It'd be great because it means that you mean something. You know? That'd be great. Yeah. Yeah, Chrissy's great. She's a great singer. She came along and saw us years ago at the Town and Country in London. You know? We went out, you know, watching bands, and you know, she's very rock and roll, Chrissy. She's brilliant. So I've been dying to sing with her for a long time. So at last in this album, we got together.
The name of the song is Full Moon.
Full Moon Dirty Hearts. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Valentino.
Yeah, both.
Fucking hell. No way. No. I mean, you know, that's very nice, I suppose. It's a compliment. I mean, I just try and be myself. I don't know. But essentially, I'm still a singer and a songwriter, and that's what I want to be known for. You know? Yeah, I think we did. Yeah. Well, we found out whether or not, you know, 6 of us being on a stage with no other bullshit going on can be, it's still a band. It's still what we're talking about, you know. Sometimes you talk about what you think you are, but maybe you're not, you know. And by going out there and finding out, it was very important to us. You know? We loved that tour. It's the best tour I've ever had, I think, just about. I loved it. Yeah, well, since we ever started, we started in the pubs in Australia, and there's a lot of tough rock and roll, basically, in pubs, and we also loved, you know, that's our roots, but we also loved Motown, Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles, James Brown, people like that. So we always tried to mix it together in a way, you know. But I think it's difficult for sometimes to just, I don't want to be put in a box, you know. You just have to be this, you just have to be that, you know. It's boring, you know, so that's what we came up with. You know, there was some good bands came out of it. Crowd House, Midnight Oil, but there's not much else, you know, than that. I think what happened is a lot of people, a lot of it is a problem of people coming from record companies all over the world, diving on Australia, signing anybody, you know, not even understanding who they are or what they are, and then taking them over to the States or Europe, and, you know, these people went, ah, and just freaked out and broke up, you know. You gotta be real. The same thing's happening in Seattle right now. Oh yeah, yeah. We started in November in Tampa in Florida. We go around the States for a month.
Small club?
No, big shows. And then we come into Europe. I'd say we'll be in Europe in spring. You know, March, April, something like that. You know, because we're going to go to Australia as well, and we're going to go to Asia and South America. So we'll be back.